Hey there guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Soul Silver. In the last episode, we beat Claire, got Gym Badge number 8, and now we can finally... Well, we need to go back to New Bark Town. I could just fly there, but that would mean that I would miss out on showing off this awesome route. Also that creepy lipstick Wobbuffet right there. So, on this route, you can get access to the Dark Cave. You can also get into the Dark Cave in a couple other locations, and they're all kind of connected. You need 8 gems to go through it. But, let's face it, at the end of the day, the Dark Cave is a very forgettable, just completely pointless dungeon. I mean, for some reason the Johto region is full of dungeons like this. For example, there's also Mount Mortar, which you never need to go to. There's nothing really important in there. Same thing goes for the Dark Cave, basically. You got 2 useless caves, whose only real redeeming factor is that there's some Pokemon in there that you can't find anywhere else, like Wobbuffet. That creepy-ass lipstick. Seriously though, of all the gender differences, that is probably the one that creeps me out the most. Simply because it doesn't make any sense when you come to think about it. Why would female Wobbuffets have, I'm gonna assume that's not actually lipstick, but rather just skin markings that happen to look like lipstick? So, how does that make sense from an evolutionary standpoint? It just completely doesn't. All the other gender differences, like with Goldeen and Seaking, where the males have bigger horns than the females, that makes sense, because there's a lot of animals out there that have that kind of gender difference, like with all sorts of deer, where the males have these huge impressive antlers and the females don't. Or I think elephants as well, where the males have way bigger tusks than the females do or something. So Wobbuffet's gender difference is just weird. Also, I was trying to catch the Wobbuffet simply because Wobbuffet's pretty cool. I actually kinda want... Like, when I was planning this LP out, Wobbuffet was gonna be on my team. I don't really know why I decided against it, though. Anyway, of course, there's also the omnipresent Zubat. For once, I would just love a cave that doesn't have Zubat in them. Anyway, you can go out here. Oh, not really out, we're still in the Dark Cave. And I would probably love a Pokemon with Flash right about now. I don't really know why they keep putting in these caves that require you to use Flash. Because let's face it, no one likes him. It's annoying as all hell. At least Flash is a TM in this generation, so you can just teach it to a Pokemon and then get rid of it way easier. Let's see where we are now. Well, I can't really see shit. Because there's only one Pokemon on my team that can even learn Flash, I think, and that's Slowking. And I don't really want to get rid of any of Slowking's current moves. So that's a bit of a problem. Anyway, can I just find the exit, please? Going in here was a bad idea. I can't go there, gotta go down here. Item, a dire hit. That's totally worth the detour through the Dark Cave. Can totally not buy that in stores for like a couple hundred. And we're out, Route 46. Go left, you'll find some apricorn, an orange one and a green one. Oh, that's yellow? Totally looked like orange. Must be the lighting, because it is nighttime after all. And a green apricorn. Alright, not that I'm probably ever gonna pay Kurt a visit again. Because I have a full team, what would I need apricorn balls for? Nothing really over here. That area over there is basically where you're gonna end up if you keep following the route instead of going through the cave like I did. Anyway, go over here, there's a couple trainers. Alright, 8 badges in hand, let's battle some tough-ass trainers. I hope. But knowing the average leveling curve of the Johto games, yeah, that's about what I expected. Sure, just took down level 41 Kingdra, and now we're right back down to battling level 17 Mankeys. Did they just not get it when making the Johto games? Were they really that stupid? It's not hard to make... It's really not hard to make sense of everything. I have 8 badges. I want challenging opponents. And yet, I keep getting freaking level 17 Pokemon when all my Pokemon are at least twice that level. It's just horrible. Although I do believe this is the first Ponyta I've seen. I don't recall ever seeing one before. So that's nice, and it does give out a decent amount of P... What the hell? HP, PP, XP for a Ponyta. And then he also has, I think an Oddish it was or something. Yeah, Oddish. Let's just get Magmar in there so we can burn that thing to a crisp. With its tiny red pixely eyes. Alright, Oddish dealt with. Critical hit. Damn, Magmar, that's just overkill. Alright, Spectre Aaron. Oh, bleh. That kind of describes the taste in my mouth that occurs every time I battle these weak-ass chumps. And I don't really want to battle them again, but when a chick offers you her phone number, you don't say no, fellas. That's basic thinking. So thinking, well, Drowsy, oh yeah, you really need to pay attention to my battling style, because you're never going to be able to beat Wild Drowsies if you don't. Because them Drowsies, man, they are super tough. Anyway, there's an X speed here that I'm never going to use. And then here we are. I think this is the field where I caught Spearow. Anyway, I'm going to go back to Blackthorn City, because I also want to show off the route itself, as opposed to the stupid cave. So back to Blackthorn City, and I kind of got to pad this episode out anyway. So let's put someone else up front. Let's go and take a nice jog with Steelix, because that totally doesn't look weird or anything. Okay, we can go down here, and then, oh, there's another bridge. Wow, what's the point? Okay, yeah, go this way. Let's see what wild Pokemon we have here. Because I think there's a couple of rare ones, like, yeah, Graveler. That is totally a rare Pokemon. Totally doesn't evolve from one of the most common Pokemon in the entire game. Probably second only to Golbat. Anyway, here's a guy. What are your thoughts on raising Pokemon? Well, it's not very easy in Johto because all the opposing Pokemon are ridiculously weak. Pidgeot. Well, okay, the Pokemon is decent, the level not so much. I mean, Pidgeotto doesn't even evolve until I think level 34. 34 or 36. Anyway, that Thunderfang I taught Steelix is definitely going to come in handy now. Gonna be... damn. One hit KO, not bad, Steelix, because, well, Pidgeot isn't the bulkiest Pokemon out there, but it's fairly bulky. There are things way frailer than Pidgeot. And an Electabuzz. Wow, this guy was just made for Steelix to take out. I don't use special moves on Steelix, my friend. If you use special moves on your Steelix, you are an idiot. Or you like to use things that are completely novel and probably won't work. Anyway, Dig is gonna destroy that Electabuzz. I think that's another Pokemon that you can't actually catch in Johto. It's also, I've mentioned this like countless times before, but I think it's a real problem when there are so many Pokemon in the Johto Dex that you can't even catch in Johto. Like you can't even get those before beating the Pokemon League. That is just horrible. And okay, with old Pokemon like Electabuzz, I can kind of forgive that. But new ones like Slugma, Murkrow, I think Houndour, that's just unforgivable. I mean, who the hell limits the new Pokemon to the freaking end game? That's just dumb. I can't get to that hiker up there. Nothing over there, so bloody hell. I mean, if I swear this is another freaking Graveler. Is there anything other than Gravelers on this place? Because we're just getting nothing but Gravelers here. That's ridiculous. Anyway, let's see what we have here. Max Potion. Well, that's not that bad. If I didn't have like 900 of those thanks to my action replay, I would definitely be happy with it. Anyway, let's see what she has. Probably, if it's something along the lines of Pidgeot and Electabuzz, we're gonna at least have a little bit of a challenge on our hands. Even if it's gonna be ridiculously underleveled. Oh, never mind, it's a Meryl. Well, I'm pretty confident in letting Steelix deal with this, because it's a Meryl. It is so weak, it's not even funny anymore. Nice. 1 Thunderfang, 1 KO. Okay, next, Azumarill, Wartortle. Let's Steelix try that. And let's just leave that up to Pinsir. Because Pinsir's pretty good at cracking shells. Wartortle, let's go get him. Protect. I might be the only one that absolutely hates it when the AI just uses Protect over and over again, when we all know it's not gonna change a damn thing. I mean, just look at what happened. What did he gain by using Protect? He postponed his fate by 1 turn. That is just lame. And yep, this one's gonna do the exact freaking same thing. I hate it when that happens. Sure, it only takes a few seconds, but I could have spent those few seconds on something else. And if I add up all the amounts of time that I had to wait on an AI opponent using Protect, that's probably a good couple minutes or something. All the time I could have spent making me a sandwich. Or something else. Anyway, we also have Geodudes here, so it's not just Graveler, you can also catch Geodude if you still want to evolve it yourself. How amazing. This place is nothing but disappointment so far. Oh look, another one. Well, at least there's no Zubats and Golbats outside. Because from what I've been running into all episode, I would think I'm still in a cave. Anyway, here's a full heal, I guess I'll take it. And another wild Pokemon. Geodude or Graveler, place your bets, people. Ah, finally something different. You can catch Teddiursa here. Even though I was actually expecting Phanpy. I guess maybe Phanpy's in Hard Gold then. Because I'm pretty sure that Phanpy and Teddiursa are like the Virgin exclusives. Anyway, here's another item. A nugget. Well, I guess finding a nugget is never a bad thing. That's 5,000 bucks right there. Anyway, what else are we gonna run into? Another Geodude. Because this is totally not where you can find Skarmory or something. I get that that's probably the rarest Pokemon on this route, but I think I definitely should have run into one by now. Is there a stream nearby? Yes, Steelix, how very observant of you. You're 30 freaking feet tall. We're like 5 steps away from a stream. You are so observant. Amazing. Although that probably kind of freaks Steelix out, because he's weak to water and everything. At least I remember, I think it was one of the Johto episodes of the anime where I think Ash had to give Brock's Onix a bath, and he tried to use Totodile, hose it down with water gun, and Onix freaked the hell out. So I'm guessing Pokemon that are weak to water get pretty freaked out when they're around water and everything. Diglett. Yeah, Diglett versus Steelix. Pretty much the smallest Pokemon versus the biggest Pokemon at this point. Yes, I know about Wailord, but we're in Johto and they didn't know Wailord back then. It's kind of a shame there's been nothing that's topped Wailord since Generation 3. I mean, sure, there's probably not a lot of things they can think of that are bigger than a freaking whale. And the fact that Wailord is also partially based on a blimp certainly doesn't help. And he also has Dugtrio. Let us leave that one too for Alligator. Why not? Gotta give someone else a little screen time, because Steelix has been hogging it for a fairly long time now. Alright, Dugtrio down. I don't think we've seen a lot of Diglets and Dugtrios either. They're probably more Pokemon that you can only catch in Kanto. Another hiker over there. Oh, there's another trainer. Or it's not even a trainer. It's just a guy. Okay, if you win the league, then we can go to the battle frontier. Awesome. Oh, and now we're back here. Yep, there's Dark Cave. Go down here. Let's see, we haven't gone here yet. Okay, another hiker. Let's see, he's probably got level 17 stuff as well or something. Mountain Pokemon. Okay, take a guess as to what mountain Pokemon are going to be. Aw, you've got to be kidding me. Level 13 Geodude. 5 Pokemon. I am willing to bet that every single one of those 5 Pokemon is a level 13 Geodude. That's how little faith I have in these games at this point. No, here comes another Geodude. Well, certainly not been wrong there. Slowking. Let's get in there, because he's kind of falling behind. Geodude, level 13, yep. 2 out of 5 so far. Show off Whirlpool a little before I go back to the move deleter and make him get rid of it. Actually, maybe you should have done that when I was still in Blackthorn City. I don't know, we're gonna need Whirlpool later, so probably for the best that I haven't made him forget it yet. 3 out of 5. Definitely looking like my prediction is gonna be coming true here. Certainly looks that way. As Geodude number 3 bites the dust. Geodude number 4. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Level 13 Geodude, 4 out of 5. Is the last one gonna break the pattern? Or is my prediction gonna be correct here? I'm kinda hoping it's not, because that would be a really sad realization. Oh, Geodude. It's true. The dream is dead. Level 5, level 13 Geodudes. Why would you want that? Why would you even want more than one Geodude on your team? And why are they all the same freaking level? Hell, they're even the same gender. I'm not really sure what defines a male and female Geodude anyway. I mean, makes sense for all the Pokemon of biological origin, but Geodude's a freaking boulder. Not really sure they have any sexual characteristics. Anyway, in the next episode of Pokemon Soul Silver, we will be going back to Professor Elm, because he wanted to see me about something. So, in the next episode, we'll find out what that is. New Bark Town, it's been a while. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.